All right, good afternoon. You are here with Dr. Edward Ragan and Dr. Valerie Brashears. We are both within the Student Support Center here at Centenary College. So we're going to be talking today about integrated advising and student support. So I'll let Dr. Ragan start with student support.
Hi, everyone. My name is Edward Ragan, and I coordinate student support efforts here at Centenary College. For my purposes, that entails both student success and disability services. And today I want to talk to you about student success and what that entails. The student success at Centenary is a vital part of student support and a vital support of student life at Centenary College. We provide, or my office provides, individualized and group support for students who need additional access to classroom success materials. So at a very fundamental level, I do workshops on things like time management and study skills and stress management and motivation and procrastination. I also supervise a team of tutors that provide one-on-one and group peer tutoring for students in a variety of subject areas. I also work with students on a one-on-one basis to help them develop strategies to be more successful in the classroom. My goal is to see students graduate, and whatever I can do to help a student facilitate their goals is worth doing.
Awesome. So I'm going to just talk for a couple minutes about integrated advising and kind of what my department's about. So we are focused on first year student success. So we are devoted to your freshman first year students. And we're about academic success, also campus involvement and engagement, and also retention. So making sure that your student gets integrated into our campus culture and our so that they become part of our family. And it's really a retention effort to make sure that your students are happy and healthy here and stay and graduate. So a couple of ways that we do that is through proactive reaching out to students and helping them build mentor teams. So the students, what's unique about lots of colleges and universities have mentoring programs, but what's unique about ours is that the students actually get to develop their team to, personalize it to themselves. So whatever they think that they need, if they're concerned about, financial things, then we can make sure someone from the financial aid office is on their team. If they play a sport, we can make sure that their coach is on their team. Whatever their needs are, we can make sure that their team is kind of built around making sure that they're successful and integrated into our community. So that's a little bit about what we do in integrated advising, and we work very closely with Dr. Ragan, so that's why we're doing this Zoom together. So anything else that you can think of, Dr. Ragan, that we should mention?
I often ask questions when I meet with parents and with students. How do students access tutoring services? And I'll say that I maintain a list of tutors that are available on our college website under the Student Support Center. Their hours and email addresses are there so that you can contact them at any time. We're still working on a strategy for how to deliver these services in the fall semester when we have the potential of remote or distance learning. So we want to try to avoid, or we want to try to maintain social distancing as much as possible. And so we want to give students and tutors the option of doing one-to-one tutoring, but perhaps doing that using Zoom or Microsoft Teams so that they can still work together, but exchange documents and do so from afar. Another question that I often receive is from students who have been very successful in high school and made it to college, and suddenly they find themselves in college and they're struggling and they don't know what to do. They will often tell me that You know, in high school, I had very little trouble doing well in my classes. And now I don't seem to have the appropriate study skills. And what we do with students in that case is I work with them and give them some new strategies that they can use to help them be more successful in the classroom. And I'll have videos posted here soon to describe that process and some of the things they can do. Time management is oftentimes a big issue for college students. You know, young people are on their own for the very first time, and they have complete control and management over their time, and sometimes that goes well and sometimes it doesn't. So we do time management workshops that really teach them how to budget their time, how to appropriate time or plan their time so that they have sufficient, so that they make good use of the time that's available to them. You know, we all get the same 168 hours in a week, same 24 hours in a day. How you use that time determines how successful you can be. One of the things that we encourage students to is for every hour they're in the classroom, they should expect to spend about 2 hours outside of the classroom studying for that class. So if you're taking 16 hours, you know, that could some weeks add up to another 32 hours of study time. When you combine athletics and other extracurricular activities like choir and theater on top of that, it can really press on a student's time that they have available to do everything they want to do. I can assure you that it's all possible. We have students that do this every day. Your strategy or your trick is to learn how to do this yourself, and we're here to help you.
All right, and I'll just, one question that we get often during the summer from parents is, you know, what do I do if I'm concerned or worried about my student? So whether it's academics or something personal life or how they're integrating socially, that sort of thing. I would say that, you know, the Student Support Center here in Rotary Hall in the lower level, we consist of integrated advising, the Student Success, Student Support Center, also counseling, disability services, and health information. So we are a hub for you. So if you don't know where to go, we are the perfect place to start. So I know that you've already maybe heard from Tina and Dr. Ragan about counseling and disability services. And here in a few weeks, there'll be an opportunity to hear from Ashley Dehart about health information. She's going to host one of these with the Dean of Students. So, you know, tune into that. But we're here for you and your students. So if you are concerned about them at all, then please contact our office and we will make sure that we get them what they need.
You know, Dr. Brashears, you make a really good point. We really consider ourselves to be a hub for resources across the campus. If you have any questions or if you have any uncertainty about what offices can best assist you, please let us know. We can direct you to the right resource very easily. And that's what we're here to do. A lot of times students are afraid to ask. They feel that they should know all the answers, but that's simply not the case. Every student is just as uninformed or ill-informed as every other student when it comes to resources. You don't know what you don't know. We're here to help. For example, on Monday, this coming Monday, June 29th at noon, Anne-Marie Bruner-Tracy will be delivering a presentation much like this one on intercultural engagement and passport points, which is a great way to earn money or earn points, which translates into money that you can use for overseas or educational travel opportunities. And that's one resource that you have access to.
All right, is there anything else? We definitely encourage you to tune into these Zoom meetings and hear more about, you know, resources and the staff that are here to help your students. So anything else?
If you have any questions that you'd like to ask, you can log into either the student portal or the parent portal at centenarysor.edu and ask that question to us, and we'll get right back to you with an answer. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful afternoon.
Yeah, perfect.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yep. Have a good afternoon.
Bye-bye.